Hello spooky family, my name is Mercy Desdemona and this is another episode of Mercy Unscripted. Today we are just going to review our 2018 and discuss a little bit about what's going to go on in 2019 for Desdemona Productions. So let's get to it. So this year has been crazy. I have literally been spending all my time getting research done, getting building plans done for the studio so we could start progression on that this spring. I am also learning more about my special effects techniques, building that character Lavinia from scratch with my good friend Chelsea. Chelsea is going to be my guest photographer, as you guys know. And in 2019, I'm going to be bringing a new series to my channel called Let's Get Spooky, and it's where I change people into characters and special effects stuff that you guys have actually been wanting me to do all this year. I'm gonna start bringing it in 2019. Chelsea is going to be my first victim. We are going to do a really cool look on her, and I'm really nervous because I will probably forget that I'm filming, so I might see if I can get a friend to be a cameraman or camera lady during these episodes, because I get so focused on doing the looks that I forget that the camera's there, and that would be pretty damn bad. But I'm also really excited to, be able to show my work and get better at my work and all that good stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We are going to be bringing back original versus remake, probably most likely starting with Suspiria, and I know that YouTuber Moral Misanthrope wanted to do a collab where we would talk about the new Suspiria, so I'm thinking the first episode of the new season, I suppose we can call it, of original versus remake could be about Suspiria, so that would be fun and interesting. Let's see, so back to 2018, I've made some fantastic friends who are creators, not all in my genre of horror, which is awesome. I wish them the best in 2019, and I wish them nothing more than success in their dreams and their goals. There's way too many to list off, but mainly I spend my time hanging out online with other creators because we only understand each other. Sometimes it's really hard to make friends and talk to friends that aren't creators, so sometimes you do the, hey, does this thumbnail look good, does this look good, all that kind of stuff. So it's fun, and I like seeing everybody's journeys as they grow. And on Saturday nights I'm always in the chat over at Chaos's channel, where it's basically a bunch of us adults getting together to play some really wacky board games, trivia games, weird games to take reality off the mind. So if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. I suggest you do. It's just something really fun to just chill out and do, and hang out with some really cool people. There's other creators in the chat. There's also people that just watch YouTubers, and there's just a whole bunch of really cool people just chilling out, playing games. The one thing about 2018 I have to say is that I'm finally confident with myself, which is a big step for me. My anxiety, I can pay attention to when I'm getting attacks and be more in tune with myself to chill myself out. In front of the camera, I'm not as jittery as I used to be. My give a fuck level is like 0, which is fantastic, because now I am more focused than ever to get Desdemona Productions where I want it to be. And a little bit about that is, outside of YouTube, YouTube is a way for me to really connect with you guys and talk horror with other, people that like that stuff. But it's not just that. My studio, I'm going to be doing like special effects, props, horror photography. We're gonna create characters. You guys will be involved with that. First one's Lavinia. But also, like, how like people go to like boudoir photographers to get like sexy and be all like pin-uppy? Well, they're gonna come to my studio to get spooky, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And now my dogs are gonna bark because my dad is outside with his excavator. So, I've got a big project. I got a music festival to put together. The first one's gonna be really small. And you gotta walk before you run. And my problem in my younger years was that I wanted to run before I could walk. So it's all exciting stuff that's coming towards me now, and I have to remain focused on that. So, I'm very proud of myself. I've overcome a lot of things. I've learned that my past cannot define me. I have to pay attention to my present. The past few years I've been kind of upset because if you look on my channel, I have a video about would you sell your soul, and it was about a time when I could have basically had the world by the cojones. But the problem with it is I would have to basically sacrifice who I am, what I wanted to do in life, everything. And so I chose not to. And I lost a lot of friends for that because they were just like, oh, why would you do this? It would be so much simpler if you would just accept it and basically sign your life away to the devil. If you want to see that video, I will link that in the description as well. And the thing is, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I will become successful learning and doing. So I have come to realize that those friends were just in my life for a short period of time, but they needed to be. And it's a great feeling. And I have, I'm thankful for the people in my family, for Tubby Pops, for dealing with my creepy zaniness. He won't let me put a skull on top of our Christmas tree. He's not that cool yet, but we'll get him there. For Chris, for dealing with my weird talking to myself into the camera all the time. I know sometimes he gets annoyed, but at the end of the day, he always laughs or is in the background in one of my videos. And all of my creator friends, I don't really go out much, and this isn't, it might sound cliche, but I don't go out much. I like to spend time reading, creating, all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool to chill out with creators and see everything that you guys do, and it's awesome. I love that the creative people are growing more confident and showing the world that it's us creative nerds that freaking rule this place. Is there anything else? 2019. Let's get spooky. Original versus remix coming back. Probably do more live streaming. I've asked on Twitter about that, and I still have some makeup from this weird look that I was doing earlier. I was practicing, so don't mind any weird crap you see. I'm sorry, it just didn't come off right away. I'm gonna do live streaming more often, and they're just gonna be casual. We're just gonna be chilling out, talking horror, and while we're doing live, we'll be doing some sort of prop making. So it'll be a different one all the time. We could just chill out. If you have questions about what I'm doing, I'll show you what I'm doing, that sort of thing. Just a chill out thing. And main reason why I want to get Desdemona Productions going outside of YouTube as well is because when I have my studio going, I will be able to do more content for YouTube. I would be able to focus more full time, and that's what I want to do in life. The music festivals are important to me too, because once they get going, I would like to do one once a year, and part of the profits from that I want to donate to schools for music and arts programs, because when I was growing up, all of the funding always went to the sports people, and that's not a bash towards people who are into sports, but I feel like music and arts are really neglected, and I was that weird kid, I was that student, and I want to be able to help kids that were just like me growing up. So there's a lot on my shoulders, and I'm ready for the task, and I'm gonna do what I can to make it happen. I think everybody who buys artwork or merchandise, even the little stickers, I think that's so cool. I saw like somebody have a bumper sticker of mine besides me on my car. That was really interesting. That was really freaking cool and interesting. Anytime you guys donate, it's going directly into Desdemona Productions and all the things that we're going to do. So I thank you guys for that, and I will get to the horror content now. I wish you all a lovely 2019. we will see you next year, because the week of Christmas I have to do my holidays with my family on Thursday, so I will not be able to upload then, which is sad, but I will have everything prepared and maybe I'll release it early before the new year. We shall see. See you guys next time. Bye.